Good morning, it's Sunday and no you didn't. What are you doing? She's not allowed in the bed. They're not allowed in the bed. This is going to cause a major drama. Morning. Anyway, it's Sunday morning and I've not just woken up, I've been awake for a little while. It's about 9 o'clock, but I'm going to pull myself together now. I've been drinking tea in bed. The man cub has gone to help somebody else. He's actually a superhero, so he's constantly out helping. He's gone to help his sister and her husband with a big job at their gaff, and I woke up to a little love note. It's just like him, bless him, next to the tea. And apparently he'll be back soon, which I think is lies because it's an all-day job. But anyway, it's good because there's lots of things that I don't do when he's here because I just wander around after him going, what are you doing? Do you want to do something fun? When I could be doing either DIY or jobs or stuff that I need to do for myself. So I'm going to go on the treadmill and I've got pancakes for breakfast, buttermilk pancakes. I might put a bit of my face on because I'm going to go out in public. I might go to the garden centre. I might pop to Stamford to the shops because I've got some Cordially products to pick up that I earned with my points from them, so totally free, and they've been delivered to a local shop. So yeah, I've got a few things to do and I've got some new clothes to try on and show you. So I really better get my backside in gear. And you lady, did you get into the bed just to have a wash? Is this a bath to you? Honestly. Right, let's get moving. First, some weights. Let's do weights. Pick it in. Right, I definitely feel better for having done my run and a little bit of exercise. So I've gotten dressed. I've got my new jumper on today that I got last weekend. It's from Oliver & Co in Oakham, near to me. They had so many beautiful clothes in. I don't think you can tell from the outside that it's absolutely full of really stylish, well-made stuff. And I tried on a couple of jumpers and I have to be really careful because I'm really small on top and big on the bottom, and not everything suits around this area, so there's got to be enough for it to roll over slightly. I really need some new jeans. I think I might have a look at some I tried on a couple of pairs of Levi's actually that I ordered to home, and that wasn't that successful. Like the fit that people suggested for my body shape didn't fit. I'm a 12 on the bottom and an 8 on the top, so it's ridiculous. I'm good in dresses, particularly stretchy dresses, because everything just wedges in, but when it comes to trousers and jeans, I don't feel comfortable. They don't look like they fit well. I'm just a funny shape. But this jumper anyway is a true success. I'm really happy that I picked it up. I haven't got anywhere special to go today in it, but I just wanted to look nice today. And next thing is breakfast. It's probably nearly 11, 11:15, so I do need to have some breakfast urgently to fuel me, and then decide what to do for the day. I've had a look and that shop is not open in Stamford, so I can't go today, but I could go to the garden centre and I could take myself out for coffee. I would like to get a new fern, and also I have a new piece of furniture to upcycle, which I really need to start. The house is a mess, but it's here basically. So I got it off Facebook Marketplace, and I think with a sanding this will be totally ideal for our bedroom, and I can finally have some clothes back upstairs. At the moment in the morning, because we were sleeping downstairs for so long, I'm getting up now and upstairs because we're back in our room, coming down to find clothes in the dark in the cold spare room, and that's just not going well at all. So I'm going to make some breakfast and decide where to go. Sorry guys, I know that no one likes a letdown, but I'm not making the pancakes today. I've bought them. They're buttermilk pancakes. I can make pancakes, and I usually do, but I bought these for convenience yesterday so that I could spend my time doing something else. So I just need to heat them up. Yesterday I didn't vlog at all because my little brother and his wife came with their baby, and he's just gorgeous. He's just turned 1 a couple of weeks ago, just before Mother's Day, and he's just the cutest kid. He really is so sweet. So I spent the whole day with them. We had lunch and we went walking here, and I baked us a cake, and we've eaten half cake, but it was a real success. I made a raspberry and almond cake. Raspberry and almonds are like my favourite ingredients. I always have them on porridge, but the cake was delicious. It was a true success. I'm really happy with that. I might have a slice later depending on if I've earned it. Right, let's sort out these pancakes before I start. Here we are. Looking forward to this. I haven't had pancakes for a long time. I've opted for some orange juice instead of more tea, because I think that would be better for me. And guess what? In the ongoing mascara update, the little heads have come out on all of them apart from one. I'm really pleased. It's the first time I've tried them, and it's been touch and go. I've been worried about them for weeks. This one has not produced any flowers yet. I did cut some more of the hellebores and bring them in from the garden because they're so pretty. They're like running a close favourite to roses for me at the moment, and I've discovered that there's tons of varieties you can get, so I need to look into that a little bit more. But yeah, the muscari is in full flow just in time for Easter. My only regret is that we're not going to be here for Easter because we're going to the caravan. So I'm excited to go to the caravan, but I'm also sad that we won't be entertaining or decorating the house for Easter, but it's fine. We've got plenty to look forward to, and perhaps I can take Easter on tour with me. These are the flowers that I picked up last week actually from Tesco when I went in the day after Mother's Day, and of course everything is reduced. And they were a bargain and beautiful. In other news, on the hyacinth situation, I've had several already this year because I'm not sure when you're supposed to plant them, so I've bloomed a bit early, and this is the third lot. But they are the best lot, and I got them from my local garden centre, my favourite one, last week, and they were already quite well established, so they've bloomed within a week and they smell absolutely gorgeous. And none of the hyacinths I've had this year or last year smelt of anything, so I didn't know that they're so fragrant, but you can smell it in all of this room. They're absolutely lovely. So I'm very pleased with those. Keep catching them as I walk past, and they certainly brighten up a dull day. I've got a few things to share with you later. This is one of them. It's some new tailored shirts, so I will try those on when I get back, but I think I want to go out and make the most of while the shops and things are open. Right, I'm going for a little ankle boot because the sun is shining out there, but I think it's deceiving me. It looks really pleasant, but I sense it's absolutely freezing. So, oh, it's very bright. Don't know what we did before shutters. So yeah, I'm wearing an ankle boot, and I'm actually going to put on my big thick coat as well because this jumper is very thin, and although I've got a vest on underneath, I don't want the wind will whip in these little holes and then I'll be very regretful. So coat it is. She's a good one. I love this coat. It's really comfortable considering it's a big, thick, heavy coat. It's I've even worn it with trainers and it was quite comfy, so sod it. This is what I'm wearing, and I'll take my little cross the body YSL bag and I should be very comfy. I think I'll take a magazine with me, and I might get myself a coffee whilst I'm out and have a sit down and a nice read and just enjoy being out of the house, because this week, of course, I'll be back at my desk for work, which is just excellent, in the spare room, and yeah, I just really need to make the most of being out of the house. So I'm gonna go now and take you with me. Somebody's all set for a nap. Are you comfortable there, lady? It's her favourite spot. She's got her own bed, and she's got Dorothy Piggin's bed. But no, I know she's not a cat, before anybody asks. She's a dog. She's a Chihuahua cross. Right, ladies. Right, I'm home. I went to the garden centre. It was really busy. But I was in there for quite a long time. I went down every aisle and every little section, going as slow as I wanted to, because I didn't have to entertain the poor man cub. So I was in there for quite a while, and I saw my friend that works there, Verity, who's lovely. And I only came out with a couple of things. And one is I bought a scabiosa, which is like, I'll show you the picture on here. It's this really pretty, I don't know if you can see that. Won't focus. It's this really pretty white flower, and I've got lots of purple ones of the same. Then they should bloom in the next couple of months actually, and I planted the seeds of it last week. This is one of my experiments because you can take the seeds out the middle of those, and I'll put a picture up here so you can see it. You can plant all the seeds, so you could buy like one and end up with hundreds if you wanted to, and I think they're really pretty. They last a long time. They go all through spring and summer, so yeah, I really like scabiosa, although the name isn't very attractive, is it? And then I just picked up one little thing in the garden centre. Dot's ears just went up at one little thing, and I didn't need it, but it was cute. I tried to find like a stoneware jar or vase for the kitchen to go on the mantle, but there was nothing quite, it was all the modern version of stoneware, and I'm really into the antique-y looking proper old one. So I picked up this little glass bud vase. I love the garden centre's new branding, it's so cute. So cute. So I bought this, I think I'll put it in our bedroom with a flower in. I'll take some flowers out of the garden today. I really want to go out there, I'm in two minds, because it is a bit cold, and as I walked, I went to Stamford after the garden centre, and as I walked around there, it was pleasant enough and I wasn't cold, and I went into the Fairfax and Favour shop because I've never been in there before, it's quite new. Some lovely loafers, I was very tempted, and I looked around the store and I was talking to the lady in there, and they've got this beautiful room where you try shoes on that's got like armchairs, and there's a coffee machine and lovely sparkling wine and all the different shoes and things you can try on. So I guess it's a pretty lovely service too, so if I go for any new flat shoes I will definitely be going back in there. The other thing was, I went to the White Company and I've come back with the goods. Just a little something. It really is a little something. It's the spring diffuser for the living room, because I like to have one all year round, and the one that we had has just run out. This was the winter one. I think it was the Highlands one this year, and it's only just run out from December, and it was absolutely beautiful. The White Company scents last Christmas were like beyond what they've done before. There were so many, there were 3 or 4, I think there was one called Midnight, there was Winter, there was Highlands, and there was Fir Tree, and they were just gorgeous. I hope they do them this year, because I will definitely be getting some for Christmas, and they were lovely for gifts. But their spring one is something that's been around for years, and it's absolutely beautiful, and their scents are really strong, so I just picked up a little diffuser, and that was it. I promise I didn't buy anything else. I was going to sit down and have a coffee, but the coffee shops were overflowing in Stamford. It's pretty popular, even to sit outside, and I just thought there's one more place near to here that I could go to that's by the Haringworth Viaduct. It's that beautiful old railway bridge, and I just thought, Paula, just go home. You've got coffee at home. Go and read your magazine in your own home and stop spending money. So here I am. I've come home to be a good person. So I think I might make a nice lunch. I've got these sandwiches that I made yesterday for my brother and his wife when they came, and it's an Italian sandwich recipe, and they're gorgeous. And I think I've got enough stuff to have it again, so I think I'll do that and make up my mind about whether I'm going into the garden or not. Right, what made this sandwich epic? Well, there were several things. One, it had no crusts on it, so I'm fully recreating the no crust look. Not just the no crust look, the no crust effect. It does make it quite small, but actually what I remember is it was quite a thick sandwich. It was thick, but it wasn't large, and it was across like a triangle. So I'll have to cut it into a triangle. They must have used gigantic pieces of bread to start with. Anyway, other thing was, it was spread with mayo and not butter. So that's what I'm doing. And there's going to be a period where I need to leave this as well, because nobody wants a dry sandwich. I can't bear dry sandwiches. I do have a lot of butter for that reason, which isn't good for me, particularly at the moment when I'm trying to not move into a permanent size 12. So mayo, and then I've just made this up. It's chopped olives, it's olive salad. So it's, if you had a food processor, then you could, this would be the right consistency, but I've had to chop it, so it's like chopped olives, and they were just stuffed, I think, with pimentos, and I've put lemon juice in, and garlic and olive oil and pepper. And so basically you spread this onto the bread and you leave it to soak in for a while before you have the sandwich. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spread it on and then go and get changed. The sun is so tempting me to go outside, like it's like, hey, I'm here, it's not that cold, come. But I know I'm just going to go out there and it is going to be cold. I mean, I could wrap up. The new bench arrived. The new bench, the one that I originally ordered from the range, and it didn't come I found it on Amazon. It's a Kita like outdoor storage bench, and I wanted to put it up facing the view, but use the storage to take all those big cushions out of the shed, so I can sit in the shed and drink tea like as per my original plan. So, right, I'm going to put that on there and leave it to soak in. I'm not going to put my other ingredients on yet. I'm just going to leave it for a few minutes, I think. Not too long. And then I'll put the meat and the other bits in. Oh, I nearly licked my hand, but that could be lemon juice. It could be a piece of garlic. It's too much of a risk to take. Right, we will reconvene this sandwich in 5-10 minutes. Right, whilst those sandwiches prepare themselves, I know that sounds ridiculous, I'm going to see what these Hawes and Curtis shirts are like in order to work. It's the first time I've ordered from them, and I'm hoping they'll be like a company that I used to use, which were Savile Row shirts, which you could buy in TK Maxx, and they were really, really good quality, and I only stopped wearing them because I didn't wear such corporate clothing anymore. They look really good, the quality looks good, so let's see what they look like on. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. Ooh, look, it's got the buttons, and I think they're on, yeah, that's the sleeve. They're on the sleeve and right up to the front on the top. Oh, so cute. Yeah, that's the cuff. Right, let me get this on. Okay, here is the first shirt, and I've put it on with a work skirt, like the skirt I used to wear when I had a corporate job that required shirts. What I would say is that the shirt is lovely. I love the shirt. I love the tailoring. You can probably see from there it's quite thin, and for the price I would not have expected it to be see-through. That's my only reservation at this point. I'm glad I kept this skirt, because although I don't really wear office clothes anymore, if I wanted to, this one would be ideal because it's lycra, so it stretches with my ever-expanding body. So the shirt then, obviously it's creased, it needs an iron. It's lovely, the cuffs are lovely, the buttons are lovely, the shoulders are lovely, and it fits. I don't know, maybe I haven't worn a shirt in a long time. I'm surprised at how see-through it is. It'd be great for spring. I certainly wouldn't be red hot in it. But I've had to wear a vest under it because it's so see-through. But perhaps that's normal with a white shirt. I don't know. Anyway, I like the style. The style suits me. I like looking like a Victorian. I don't really wear skirts anymore, so I would probably need to find some trousers that it will go with, maybe my leggings, but they do make me look a little bit like thunder thighs at the moment, unless I wear a heel. Can't really wear these heels with leggings. I haven't got lots of high heels. They're all boots. They're all like knee-high boots or over-the-knee boots that I've got that are heels. Do you know, if I had the forget it. If I had the Dior shoes, they would go, I think. I really do need some things in the bottom half. It's not particularly fitted round here, although the way that it's cut, and I'll untuck it and show you. Like, it looks really untidy here, but it's cut so that it is fitted, and so it tucks in. There's not lots of extra material left. It just tuck in neatly into a probably into a nice trouser or jean. So yeah, I've got size 10. I think it fits okay. I'm really happy with it. It's the sort of look that I like. I just need to figure out, I probably need a couple more little vests to go under shirts anyway, and I need some trousers that will do it justice. So it's a keeper. Right, I pulled out the other shirt and it was another white shirt that was slightly different in style, and I looked at it and I thought, I don't remember ordering this. I don't need two white shirts. I barely wear a shirt as it is. So I'm going to send the other one back. It was just a plain white shirt with long cuffs, and now I'm going to finish this magnificent sandwich masterpiece and tell you how wonderful it is. Okay, I'm happy with this. It's got salami, olive salad, mozzarella, and another type of Italian cheese beginning with a P that I can't pronounce. I'm going to really enjoy this. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to go outside. I really just need to rest and spend time in our lovely home, because I'll be sat at my desk tomorrow wishing that I was down here watching trash when I could have just watched trash today on my day off. So I've got my cake. I've got my cake and a coffee, and I'm going to put on The Gilded Age because I really need to get through it like it's a task. I need to just work through it now ASAP, because Bridgerton has started and I've not seen a single moment of it. So I do need to like get through The Gilded Age ASAP actually. So I'm just going to relax for an hour or two. Let's see how that goes, because I normally manage an hour max and then I start doing a job. But there's no jobs to do. Surely there's no jobs to do. I've done really well. I've watched about an hour and a half's worth of TV. I finished The Gilded Age and I'm so sad. The last episode was really good. I was glued. I've really gotten into it. Of course, I immediately Googled it and to check there's another series coming, and there is. So I feel fine about that. But I don't know what the timeline is, and you know, I don't know if I'll cope. But it's been quite relaxing, other than that I just keep looking around thinking, oh, I could just start that job, like this chest of drawers there. If I could push that to the back garden and sand it, I'd be doing it now, even though it's 5:30 at night. I have this habit, and I get it from my dad, Big Ian, of like, it's not in an inappropriate time to ever do anything. So it's like, oh, let's just go out, or let's just go on holiday, or let's just start DIY at 9 PM in the dark. Like, he'd think nothing of painting a room in the dark. He has no common sense, bless him, but he's a doer, and I think I'm a mixture of him and my mum, so I can't ever leave anything. I can't sit down, and I'm obsessed with being productive. It's ridiculous. Anyway, an hour and a half is good for me. So I've just started to put some food on. The man cub should be home soon. He's been out again today doing his sister's patio. So I'm gonna just reheat something that we've cooked out of the freezer, because there's plenty of nice meals in there. So I think I'm gonna have soup, because I'm trying not to be a size 12, and he's gonna have chilli and rice. And I'm just contemplating whether I've got the strength, as it's still light and I've just relaxed for an hour and a half, whether I should take one of the creatures out. I don't want to alarm them by saying the W word, so I won't. But I took Dorothy yesterday, so I think I might take the little one. I just love a little walk, I do. So I'm going to do that, I think, and then get this hair on the go, get it washed, and try out my new Olaplex that's arrived. I've gone for a serum now to go with the shampoo and conditioner, because the shampoo and conditioner's been brilliant. So I'm going to give the serum a go, because the only thing that I'm finding is that it's still a little bit dry on the ends when I've dried it, or it can look a little bit fuzzy. I was thinking fizzy. No, I don't know what it is, but I'm really losing words recently. I hope this isn't the beginning of dementia, because I'm only 39, but for weeks or months I'm like, I've got memory loss. Or my other theory is that I had COVID and I didn't know, and I've been suffering brain fog for months, which is probably quite likely. This week should be a good one. Everyone should be a good one, really, but it should be a good one. I'm going into work on Tuesday in London. I'm driving down. I've got a day full of stuff on, meetings, so there'll be nothing glamorous, but it'll be brilliant to see my team, and I'm going to try and make an effort to not be in meetings all day, so that I can sit with them and have a chat and catch up and have a laugh, because I love them. And then what else have we got? I'm sure we've got some fun stuff this week. I'm trying to think. Thursday I'm going back and I'm going to store. I'm going to go and check on Trainer Gate and see if they're in. and I probably need to pick up a new mascara because I noticed my By Terry one is nearly all out. What else have we got this week? There was definitely something fun. I might have to check my calendar. Let me have a look. I know. My spring wreath kit is coming. I'm excited about that, and then I'm making it next weekend with my sister-in-law at their house where the man cub is today, and we're going for a roast. And I've also got my microblading top-up this week. That's what I've got. Apart from that, it should be a pretty cool week, and if the weather is dry, unlike last week with random snow, then I'm definitely sorting these drawers out because I want them in our bedroom. I've got clothes everywhere and I want to swap over my winter and spring wardrobe now, because although it's hardly been the weather for it, I will keep out a few knits because this is England after all. I need to make a choice actually about a spring coat. I'm thinking about getting a MAC, but I don't want a neutral or like a camel MAC like everybody else. I'm thinking about something a bit more braver. I've seen a few ladies on the tube wearing, like, I've seen a lady in a light khaki one, which was nice. It'd be good to try one on and see if it goes with my skin tone, because some colours don't suit me at all, like orange, yellow, I just look weird. I've also been, well, we've both been talking about maybe taking an abroad holiday this year, but we're not 100% decided yet. We'll have to see. We've got the caravan anyway in a couple of weeks in Cornwall, but I think we're both maybe craving a little bit of foreign travel too, so I'll keep you posted. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and putting up with me constantly. I always forget to say that because I'm enjoying myself so much, but thank you for watching if you are, and I will see you soon. Thank you.